Back when the ocean was ruled by sail and cannon smoke rode the wind, she was carved from Pennsylvania pine with 90 guns held within. Canvas white against a rising sun, oak ribs strong and wide, flagship of the Mediterranean fleet with thunder at her side. Commodore Rogers on the quarterdeck, the Turkish trade to win. She was the mightiest ship afloat, and the world took notice then. 5 ships bore the Carolina name, through storm and steel and flame, from timber hull to nuclear steel. Still she sailed the same. Time may change the way we fight, or the shape of war's design, but there's something in that Carolina name that holds the line. Then iron rose where the forest fell, and smokestacks touched the sky. Coal dust black on a sailor's hands as the age of sail rolled by. She circled seas in a brand new skin, 4 10-inch guns and pride. No more wind in canvas sails, just engines deep inside. She sheltered Americans off the Ottoman coast, brought the wounded aid and care, then launched a plane right off her deck, first catapult in the air. They laid her keel in 1920, 43,000 tons to roar. 16-inch rifles meant to thunder, biggest guns the Navy swore. But ink and silence hammers fast like cannon never could before. Treaty lines on a paper page cut deeper than the tide. She was a third of the way to breathing when the diplomats decided. They stripped her guns and sold her boilers, broke her on the way she'd grown. She never felt the ocean's roll, never made that name her own. Then 41 brought darker days, and the Pacific burned. She rose in steel and radar light, and 15 stars she earned. 9 16-inch guns and triple turrets. The Showboat was her name. They called her that 'cause New York Harbor watched her come and go again. From Guadalcanal to Okinawa, her broadside split the night. She took a torpedo off her port side and still stayed in the fight. Sister Washington beside her, through the Solomons they bled. And when the cutters came to scrap her, Carolina's children said, "Not this one, not her, not today." They raised 250,000 strong, school children, dimes and dollar bills, and brought their battleship home where she belongs. Now she moves where no sun shines, where the cold Pacific sleeps. No smoke, no flame, no battle cry, just to watch the ocean keeps. They laid the Showboat's teak into her deck, old wood on a nuclear spine, commissioned right there in Wilmington, where the battleship holds the line. Silent as a whispered prayer beneath the rolling brine. Different shape, different kind of war, still that Carolina spine. 5 ships bore the Carolina name, through treaty, storm and flame, from wooden decks to reactor glow. Still she sails the same. Time may change the way we fight, but one thing don't decline: the strength that runs like a river deep in that Carolina name. And somewhere down in Wilmington, she rests in river light, steel grown quiet, guns at peace, after standing watch through night. And somewhere deep where the water's dark, Another keeps the line, different hull, different century, still carrying that name in time. 'Cause North Carolina don't just build ships, she builds the will to stand. And when the sea calls out again, she'll place her name in a sailor's hand. As long as there's a watch to keep or a storm to ride the flame, there'll be steel and soul out on that